Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm a mama to two little stinkers. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 ways that anxiety has changed my life, whether that's negative or positive. I have both sides to that. And I'm going to be doing it from a Christian mom's perspective. Number 1 is exercising / playing with the kids is a struggle for me. Even something as simple as walking down the street can cause me to have like some anxiety and some panicky moments. Now, this is because I pretty much have like a health-related anxiety, so if anything is off with me and the way that I feel, I start to panic. I know that a lot of people say that exercise helps them with their anxiety, and mine does the exact opposite. At least right now it does that, because it gets my heart rate up, and anything that gets my heart rate up makes me think I'm gonna pass out or have a heart attack or something silly and irrational like that, because I do not have heart problems. I've never had heart problems. I'm just out of shape. So that causes me to have a higher heart rate than most. And it's hard because I want to exercise. I want to be feeling like I'm in my best shape and just feeling good about myself and my health. But right now it's just been really hard to do that. I have gotten better, but just straight up exercising and even just like the thought of doing that, just like, it's just hard. And hopefully one day I'll be able to get back in shape and feel good about like doing cardio and stuff like that and just feel good about myself again. But right now, anxiety makes that really hard. So it's just pushing through that and turning your brain off when it comes to that. That's what it's gonna take to get back into exercising. Number 2 is I don't drink caffeine anymore at all. Just the thought of it, because probably if I drank it, I'd be fine. But when I drink caffeine now, I just get really anxious and I feel like I'm hurting my health. And same thing with the exercising. I feel like my heart rate's just gonna go up too fast. I'm gonna get all jittery and then I'm gonna pass out. That's basically what I feel like when I think about drinking caffeine, which honestly, I feel like this could be a positive, because although the brain part of it, like my thought process when it comes to that is probably not the best, the fact that I'm not drinking caffeine and I pretty much only drink water is like really good for me and my body. So I'm fine with this. And I feel like even if I didn't deal with this anxiety anymore, but I've got so used to drinking water all the time that I probably wouldn't even like the taste of soda or caffeinated drinks anymore. But I do like a decaf iced latte from Starbucks. But yeah, just not drinking caffeine is pretty beneficial for my health. So I'm okay with this one. Number 3 is I am way more aware of my body now. Every little thing that happens. So this could be like a negative or a positive, because maybe I would have ignored something that could have been kind of serious before. But like any little twitch or stomach ache or pain anywhere, I am super hyper aware of it. And that can kind of send me into a nervous panic if like I feel kind of funky. When I don't know what's going on with my body, it kind of makes me freak out. So basically like a hypochondriac is what I've turned into. But like I said, this could be a positive because I'm just more in tune with my body and I kind of just want to know what's going on always. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but it has me going back to like annual doctor's appointments and stuff like that and getting my blood work done and all of that, because I never used to do that before. I used to just not go to the doctor for like years and years and like think everything was fine. But now I just know exactly what's going on, and that gives me peace of mind, and I just feel like I have more things under control. Even if like things happen that I can't explain, I just feel better knowing that I'm aware of those things and that I could go get them taken care of if I needed to. Number 4, my entire thought life has changed, especially like when I'm out and about with the kids. Like say for example, we're walking upstairs and the railing is kind of thin and the kids could just lean over and fall down. Those are the kinds of things that go through my head. I worry in public that somebody is going to steal my children. Pretty much anything that has to do with the kids, like worst case scenarios are always going through my head. So I'm like paranoid, looking around constantly at everyone and everything, what everyone's doing, and making sure they're away from my children and things like that, and making sure there's nothing unsafe around them. And yeah, just trying to keep my thought life like in a positive way has been difficult because I am a worst case scenario kind of mother now. now. So number 5, this is definitely a positive one, but I am more sympathetic towards girls who maybe like deal with hormones or a lot of stress and anxiety and things like that, because I used to not care. Well, not that I didn't care, I just didn't really understand it, and that kind of made me less sympathetic towards it and thinking like they're being too dramatic or something like that, you know. But now I get it. I get what these girls are going through, what these women and what these mothers are going through. I get it now. So it just makes me more sympathetic, more willing to help, and I like when people can relate to me in this way so that I can help them and so they can feel like they have someone in their corner, because I know that I would want that as well. But yeah, this is definitely a positive way that anxiety has changed me. I feel like God has given me anxiety for this reason, not solely for this reason, but I feel like it was a huge part of it. And seriously, if you guys are dealing with postpartum anxiety or just anxiety in general, I'm here because I know exactly what you're going through. I've gone through it pretty much before my son Caleb was born, and he is almost 3, so a couple years now. I have other anxiety videos on my channel if you want me to link those. But yeah, I'm definitely just more willing to help others who are dealing with this, because that's what I would want for me. And number 6 is also a positive thing, but anxiety has made me more dependent on God and just more willing to grow in my faith, because I don't know, like when you're at your lowest point and you have no one to talk to, no one around when you're dealing with like acute anxiety, and especially as a Christian, you turn to God because you've got no one else to turn to, although he should be the first one you turn to. But it makes you less dependent on other people and more dependent on God. And for that reason, and just like seeing the growth in me and overcoming a lot of anxiety struggles, it just makes me want to grow in my faith more and learn more about God and about myself in the process. And it's just been really good for me in that sense, just being more dependent on God, which I do think is a huge reason why I was given anxiety, because I do feel like I was kind of straying away. Not that I was like going the complete opposite direction, but just like kind of not being in the Word and not being as prayerful and just as close to God as I would want to be. But now I feel like I'm back on track, and that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. But yeah, that is just 6 ways that anxiety has changed my life. I do feel like there's more, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for now. Let me know in the comments below if you are dealing with anxiety like I am, and what it has done for you in your life, negative or positive, whatever it may be. Let's just have a conversation in the comments about it, and I'd love to meet you, and we can all be friends and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
If I could take you up and boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you love.